Dark sunglasses, unsmiling mugs, a head on a swivel, the surreptitious earpiece, black suit, maybe the hint of a bulge under the jacket. As the name implies, the organization is extremely guarded when it comes to discussing details of their methods, but that doesn't mean we're completely in the dark. In this video, we are going to tell you facts about the Secret Service you didn't know. 10. It's not quite like what you see on the big screen. Only about 3,600 of the 7,000 plus USSS employees are the stern-looking bodyguards, known as special agents, that protect the president and other select government officials. Some 1,650 Secret Service employees are uniformed division officers whose duty is to securely lock down the venues, wherever they might be, where the president and other officials appear. The uniformed division is responsible for the security at the White House too, the Naval Observatory, the residence of the Vice President, the Treasury Department, and other places like foreign embassies in Washington, D.C. Yet another 2,300 or so provide technical law enforcement and other behind-the-scenes support. Things like figuring out the safest routes for motorcades, the best and most secure way to outfit the Beast, a recent name for the president's main limousine, how to avoid chemical attacks, and the more mundane governmental work of filing expense reports and answering questions from officers or agents who have trouble signing onto their laptops. Most USSS personnel are not hanging out with the president. It's hardly the stuff of Olympus Has Fallen or White House Down. 9. Safeguarding money is a big part of the Secret Service's duty. When the USSS was formed in 1865, it was a bureau of the Treasury Department. Its mission was to battle widespread counterfeiting. At the end of the Civil War, nearly a third of all currency in circulation in the United States was fake. The Secret Service was there to help stabilize the financial system by ridding the country of counterfeiters. Yeah, not exactly in the line of fire either. Still, it's important stuff, and the key pillar in the Secret Service's dual mission, which is protecting the government's top dogs in investigation of crimes regarding the financial system at home and abroad. The people of the agency take both missions very seriously. How important can guarding money really be? According to a USSS spokesperson, this is straight from an email. Over the past decade, the Secret Service has made approximately 50,000 arrests for counterfeiting, cyber, and financial crimes and seized $1.8 billion in counterfeit currency. The Secret Service has also prevented potential loss of approximately $53 billion. The B, as you may have figured, means billions. So yeah, important. Get ready for the most crystal clear viewing experience with this outdoor movie bundle. It includes the WeMax Go's smallest ALPD laser projector and WeMax 50-inch ALR portable projector screen. WeMax Go is equipped with a patented ALPD laser technology, super bright 300 ANSI lumens, double bright display, 102% Rec 709 color gamut, and built-in Wi-Fi. Plus 25,000 hour laser life, all in an ultra-thin body. The ultra-light, compact freestanding projection screen is designed for traveling, camping, business presentations, school meetings, and on the go. You can purchase the outdoor movie bundle and save 37% using the link in the description of the video. 8. Secret Service agents are still the stars. As Clint Eastwood, Gerard Butler, Channing Tatum, and many other Hollywood types have shown, you can't get past the very American coolness that is part of being a Secret Service special agent. They are the very real people willing to take a bullet to save others' lives. Certainly, it's not all that exciting all the time. The best way to sum up being a Secret Service agent, former agent Jonathan Wackrow, who spent 14 years with the service, more than 4 of them on protective detail of then-President Barack Obama, told Vanity Fair, is prolonged periods of boredom only broken up by moments of sheer terror. Secret Service agents saved Ronald Reagan in an assassination attempt in 1981. They helped Jackie back into the convertible when John F. Kennedy was shot in 1963. They wrapped up presidential candidate Donald Trump and rushed him off the stage when someone shouted "gun" at a rally in 2016. They're there on Inauguration Day, providing a human shield as the president almost invariably takes a stroll down Pennsylvania Avenue. It's pretty slow when it's not terrifying, but the pressure at all times is outrageous. The Secret Service has a zero-fail mission. Lieutenant Christopher Fagan told a bunch of Secret Service rookies in a Business Insider video. What that means in layman's terms, ladies and gentlemen, is this: you don't get a bad day in the Secret Service. If you have a bad day and you don't do your job, you're going to change the world, and he doesn't mean for the better. 7. They travel with bags of the president's blood. Although thousands of agents are employed by the Secret Service, only a small number are assigned to the Presidential Protection Division, PPD, the branch of the agency responsible for guarding the lives of the Commander-in-Chief and their family. According to Jeffrey Robinson, co-author of former agent Joseph Petro's autobiography, Standing Next to History, the division is methodical about making sure agents are trained in 10-minute medicine or doing everything possible to keep the president alive until he or she can receive specialized medical attention in the event of an emergency. When they travel, they're never more than 10 minutes away from a trauma center, Robinson says. They'll have an agent posted at the hospital who knows the operating staff. Additionally, the travel group will have bags of blood in the president's motorcade in the event a transfusion is needed. The focus on emergency medicine training helped save Ronald Reagan's life during a 1981 assassination attempt. After being shot, Reagan thought he had suffered only a minor rib injury, and the plan was to take him to the White House, considered the safest place in the Capitol. But in the president's limo, Agent Jerry Parr noticed frothy red blood coming from Reagan's mouth, a sign he had been bleeding from the lungs. The decision was quickly made to reroute Reagan to the hospital, where doctors discovered Reagan had been shot in the lung. The president endured several hours of surgery and post-operative complications before making a complete recovery. 6. They make sure the president is never alone, even in the bathroom. Being on protective detail means following the president wherever he or she might go. This includes the bathroom, the doctor's office, or anywhere that might benefit from a little privacy. The president is never alone, Robinson says. When Reagan was in office, Joe was there for his prostate exams and colonoscopies. He was always in the room with a gun, and if he thought the doctor was any kind of threat, he would have shot him. 5. Agents started protecting the president in the 20th century. It wasn't until the assassination of President William McKinley in 1901 that the Secret Service was tasked with protecting the president. Quick aside, under It's Not Like This Anymore, McKinley was shot twice in the abdomen by anarchist Leon Czolgosz. The president died 8 days later. Czolgosz's trial started 9 days after McKinley's death and lasted 3 days. The murderer was hanged less than 2 months after the attack. 4. Becoming a special agent isn't easy. It's been reported that only 1 out of 100 applicants makes it to special agent training, and a lot of them wash out once they get to the James J. Rowley Training Center in Laurel, Maryland. All recruits go through a 6-month training program after they're thoroughly vetted. They're given a polygraph. They go through firearms training, driver's training, where they're taught things like evasive maneuvering, hand-to-hand combat training, and your basic federal law enforcement training. Once they make it that far, they spend 3 to 5 years in a field office, at home or abroad, and only then, maybe, do they move on to the second phase of the career, in a protective division assignment. The best go on to the Presidential Protective Division, PPD, where most serve a minimum of 6 years. Training to become part of the Secret Service is intense and thorough. Training to become a special agent is even more scrutinized. Only 1 in 100 make it through. 3. They're tough and cool, but not enough for tattoos. That's right, mostly. If you have visible body markings, you will be required to medically remove such visible body markings at your own expense prior to entering on duty with the Secret Service, the USSS says on its site. When asked about the tattoo taboo, a USSS spokesperson emailed, "The U.S. Secret Service, similar to other law enforcement agencies, has a uniform standard of dress to which employees are held, and that's all there is to that." 2. They can have a drug-pocked past though. Prior marijuana use, or even abuse of prescription drugs or over-the-counter drugs, is not an automatic bar to getting into the Secret Service. It depends on how old an applicant is and when she or he last used. It's a pretty woke position for a generally buttoned-down outfit. The USSS does not condone any prior unlawful drug activity by applicants, the USSS says on its site, but it recognizes that some otherwise qualified applicants may have used or otherwise interacted with illegal drugs at some point in their past. That said, any applicant who currently uses illegal drugs will be found to be unsuitable. And yes, there is a drug test. 1. It's still a dude's world. In 1971, Laurie Anderson, Sue Baker, Catherine Clark, Holly Huffschmidt, and Phyllis Shantz became the first 5 women special agents. But it wasn't until 2013 that the first female, Julia A. Pearson, was appointed to lead the agency. She became the 23rd director of the USSS on March 27, 2013. But of the more than 7,000 employees today, fewer than a quarter are women. The service insists, though, that it's trying. Approximately 24% of Secret Service employees are women, the USSS spokesperson says. The Secret Service is continually and actively recruiting to ensure a diverse mix of employees. Part of these efforts include visiting colleges, hosting information sessions, and participating in career fairs. Do share with us in the comments what your thoughts are about special services. Thanks for watching.